Hey, what's up, Zach here? And I wanted to take a few minutes to answer a lot of the questions I've been getting in the comments section, give you kind of an overview what's going on this channels, I should say, and what's kind of going on with just life in general over here. So a lot of you probably noticed that the content on this channel has shifted ever so slightly. Still all about performance shoes, but now it's kind of about performance shoes as a whole. So if you're a tennis player, a basketball player, a pickleball or volleyball or runner, whatever, there's something for you pretty much in every video, right? Or almost every video. Whereas before, it was all straight reviews on individual shoes. And how that came about is I was doing a lot of videos on the recent Achilles issues in the NBA. And while it is not fun that any of those guys are busting their Achilles tendons, that is not great at all, I really started enjoying flexing that muscle a lot and diving into the why behind things, the why, or carbon fiber shanks, maybe not the best for everybody, or full length carbon fiber shanks, I should say. Carbon fiber shanks are fine. Or, what is going on with different traction in basketball shoes? What is going on with court feel in tennis, basketball, things like that. Why are running shoes doing this versus that with zero drop, no drop, barefoot minimal, stuff like that? Things that really anybody can benefit from knowing and things that would make anybody a better consumer. And as I started doing more and more of those videos, I realized I really loved it. And it was kind of just tickling or scratching the itch of the more research part of this channel and just the more broad topic, the higher level topics, stuff that I talk about in my office all the time. And so I just like, hey, you know what? I think I might pivot to this. I really enjoy it. People seem to be enjoying it on the channel. The engagement is fantastic. It's building a little bit more of a community feel around every video because it feels like we're kind of debunking things together, which I really like. The thing is I still like shoes. Like I still love shoes, and this main channel is pretty much still all about performance shoes, right? It's just tweaked a little bit. But to understand about performance shoes, I still need to be knowing what's going on with the latest models. I mean, take the Freak 7, for example. Like if I just assume what's going on with this shoe, I would have come up with a completely different answer versus when I actually cut it open and saw it. So I still need to be cutting open shoes. I still want to just because I like shoes. And so the shoe reviews were getting so complicated. And I will put a video out on this in terms of I'm gonna be roasting my own review process because to me some of the stuff I was doing just really didn't matter, to be honest. I've really taken a hard look at what I've been doing and what tests I'm doing are really just for show and which ones actually mean anything. And usually when you take a good hard look at yourself, you usually find some things out you don't like. And so that obviously has happened. So that video will be out soon. But I did realize that there are some things that I do on every shoe that I really need to continue doing to make all these videos make sense. But the thing is as these reviews started getting more complicated and more complicated and more time consuming, they got more time consuming to edit and to do, and to just the whole process. Now, I have a day job, right? I'm a physician, so I'm seeing patients all day and then coming doing this, at night once everyone's in bed. And so it just had to be a little bit easier to do for me. So the videos now, the reviews are kind of done in more real time. I have the overhead camera going, I'm cutting them open all at one time. And that is to save myself time. I also kind of like discovering the shoe in real time with you, because when you're watching that video, it's basically us discovering the shoe together in real time, which I kind of think is a little bit more fun. It's a little bit more engaging for me to kind of oh, look at this, versus I already know everything about the shoe, and so I'm starting the video oh, let's see what's inside, and meanwhile here's the shoe cut open already. So I do kind of like that feeling of surprise, right? Because it's a little more genuine in the reviews. So because those reviews now are a little bit different than the content on this channel, and although I will still be cutting open shoes on this channel just for different purposes, like if you've seen the Jordan mega teardown, the LeBron mega teardown, yeah, I know the 15s were, yeah, you'll see it in the video. But I still be doing a lot of shoe teardowns on this channel, but for bigger purposes. versus just like the straight reviews, like, hey, you want to see what's in the midsole, you want to see what's in the outsole, right? You want to see the bounce of it, whatever. That's going to be on a channel called the Shoe Garage. And those videos are all going to be the same template every video. And that way you get pretty consistent. That way, if you just want to come in and see what's inside the midsole and bounce, go to the Shoe Garage. If you want to find out like, hey, just because I like really tacky traction, is that going to harm me? Then you're going to come on this channel. Or for the deeper dives into like, maybe some of the newer Nike models, what's going on with all of them. We're kind of comparing a bunch of models together, or comparing brands, or comparing trends. And I should say more like trends in the performance shoe space. That's what this channel is going to be for, as well as biomechanics, gait analysis, really everything to do with performance shoes and biomechanics as a whole, more mimicking what I'm doing in the office every day. And so it's interesting because a lot of these videos I've done, I've actually kind of made some really interesting discoveries on, and it's changed my mind a lot. A lot of the videos I've been making on this channel have really changed the way I think about shoes and really shown me that I've kind of been wrong about a few things. Just because my personal biases may have gotten in the way in terms of things I like in shoes, but may not be the best for, most people, or may not be the best for certain people. So this channel, I think, more as like the utility of, it's more of like a social responsibility type channel, right? Or a consumer responsibility channel, right? Like this channel is going to make you the better consumer. And then the Shoe Garage channel is where you go to find out what is in the latest and greatest in performance shoes. And that is obviously going to be from tennis, basketball, pickleball, running, volleyball, really anything. I got a couple track shoes I kind of want to do too. That's really going to be everything, just dissecting shoes. So if you want to check that out, I will leave a link in the description below. Keep it here though for all the, like I said, the mega teardowns, the mega deep dives, all those kind of things here. And yeah, like I said, it's going to just hopefully make YouTube a little bit more sustainable for me, that I can edit those Shoe Garage videos a lot quicker, but also deliver you the information that you exactly want. Because I do look at my retention graphs. I do look at the analytics. I see where people are coming in and where they're bouncing. I know where people actually want in the videos. And so I'm trying to pare it down to where when you come in, you get the information you need, or you want and need. And then if you choose to bounce, at least you've gotten what you came for. Whereas on this, obviously we're going to be taking much deeper dives. On a personal note, things are getting crazy around here. We are moving here pretty soon. This is a temporary studio, although I've come to really love this one a lot, and I kind of wish, I kind of want to keep the same thing here. Like I threw this together in about an hour or two, and this has been the best I think I've ever made videos. In terms of, maybe not the best, but like the easiest for me. I've liked it the most down here. So I'm going to try to do something very similar, but there's going to be two sets. There's going to be a set for Foot Dr. Zach, and hopefully a set for the Shoe Garage, as long as I can get it done. So check out probably Instagram if you want to check out updates on that as well. And yeah, like I said, my day job is getting incredibly busy, and so I want to keep these videos on. I want to keep doing this. I love it. Put it this way: nobody reviews shoes at this kind of clip. Like, myself, Seth, Nightwing, Foamer. No one reviews shoes this much that doesn't absolutely love it. So I want to keep doing it for as long as humanly possible. And so that's how I'm going to get that done. So hopefully stick around on both channels. Make sure you subscribe to the Shoe Garage. And if you're new here, hey, welcome. Make sure you subscribe down below to Foot Dr. Zach. Like I said, these channels will kind of feed off each other, and they'll bounce back and forth from each other. A little bit more of a, sneakerverse, as I used to say. So yeah, hope you stick around, and thanks for being here. Yeah, it's been a fun ride so far, and it's kind of maybe the end of the beginning. So we got a long way to go. I'll see you in the next video.